we're focusing on your irons, and although you've told us that you're unsure of the start direction of your shots, it's the curve to the left that's the main issue. Now this tells us that the main issue with your golf swing is a closed club face. When the face points to the left of the direction of the swing, the ball curves to the left through the air, and the more the face is closed, the more it curves. So very simply, if we can reduce how closed the face is, we can reduce how far the ball goes left, and we can actually get the ball to finish on target. Firstly, it's important to understand what the club face does throughout the swing. So from setup to the top of the golf swing, in every golf swing, there is a lot of opening of the face. So the club is rotated around its shaft, away from the target, the toe of the club moves behind the heel, and the face opens. And this means that with every golf swing, the job from the top of the swing down to impact is to reverse the opening of the club face. So we need to rotate the club to the left, we need to get the toe of the club to approach the heel so that it arrives at impact with an appropriate club face angle for the shot we're trying to hit. In your case, you've reversed the rotation, but you've overdone it. You've got the toe of the club to overtake the heel by the time the club arrives at impact, giving it a closed face and too much curve to the left. All we need to do is delay the rotation of the face very slightly so that the face is less closed at impact and the ball finishes on target. Now, to influence the club face, we're going to use a point of reference, which is the logo on the back of your glove. At setup, the logo of the glove is basically facing towards the target, as is the club face. But when you swing back and up to the top, very quickly you'll notice that that glove logo rotates to a position where it's pointing ahead of you. And this is matching the club face, which is now open. So removing the club, it is by rotating the logo of the glove back towards the target that we square the face. And if we rotate the logo of the glove beyond the target, the face will have closed. So with the club now, rotate the club face back towards the target, and the glove again is facing the target. If I close the club face, I have rotated this logo towards the target and beyond it. So very simply, if we can delay the rotating of this arm and hand, we can delay the closing of the face. So the feeling would be from setup, where the glove faces to the target, we open it on the way back, and then we hold it open as we come down, which means we delay the rotating back towards the target. If you come down here and arrive close to impact with the logo of the glove still facing ahead of you, you will see that the club face is dramatically open. So this does mean that it's not a case of just delaying this as much as possible, it's a case of calibrating this feeling to hit the shot that will hit the target. So first let's take the club to the top of the swing, bring it down and pause at impact, making sure the logo of the glove is still facing ahead of you and you can see this very open face. From here, release the club to a full finish and notice the feeling that the hands are very passive on the way down and most of the release happens after impact. Slow motion first is always good to be able to exaggerate and recognize these feelings, but then of course we need to make the swing flow a little. So there's no pause and you go from beginning to end without stopping, and your main focus is that the glove logo is facing ahead of you for longer than it normally would before it finally turns over. Now once this feeling becomes more natural and you're able to speed up the swing a little bit, it's time to hit a shot. Now the golf ball will tell you whether you've done it enough, because you'll be hitting the target, whether you've overdone it and the ball is missing to the right, in which case you need to ease off of that feeling, or if you've not done it enough and the ball is still missing to the left, in which case you need to exaggerate it a little bit more. So again, practice swing before you hit the shot, feel that delayed release, and then hit the target.